Hi YouTube, I'm back. Let me adjust my camera real quick. Sorry it's been so long. I've had 101 million things take place since, not since my tagged video, but since the video I did saying I was going home. I guess so this is kind of like my week 12, 13, and 14 update. I put up in one of the corners my current weight, or what was current weight, and I can tell you that as of Sunday, I have gained a pound. I weigh 235. Let's see, I'm trying to pinpoint like exactly why I gained a pound or where it came from. Let's see, it's that time. It's me snacking a lot, and it's also me definitely not working out as much. It's a combination of all three of those things. I did, however, jog the other day at 4.5 miles an hour for a mile, which I think took me about, I don't know, 14 minutes, was it? I don't know. Anyway, it was pretty incredible because I haven't jogged for a lengthy amount of time or with any distance behind me for quite a long time. So that was pretty cool. But I can tell you right now, my hips are killing me. My calves, I've got shin splints, and even like in between my toes is hurting. So that's interesting. But let's see. While I was gone, and when I got back home to Iowa, I actually ended up in the emergency room my first day back home. Strangely enough, I attribute it to the fact that I ate 5 M&Ms and 5 Cheez-Its. It was the only thing we had in the car to eat, and I figured the Cheez-Its weren't going to be so bad. I don't think that was the problem. But I tried chocolate, and that was pretty funky. I don't know. They told me, let's see, I was in the hospital for like 6 hours in the emergency room. I had a CT scan on my abdomen, and what they came up with is that I needed my gallbladder out, and that I have sludge in my gallbladder. Now I know this is common for people who have gastric bypass surgery to end up having to have their gallbladder removed. Told me that was because the fatty food that I ate or something like that probably triggered a gallbladder attack. I do believe my surgeon that, yeah, I probably do need my gallbladder out, but I haven't had any problems with it since, unless I'm just constantly having problems and not realizing it. I know that about a month ago, it kind of happened right around the time I started eating new foods, so I thought that it was just the fact that my body was getting used to eating food again, but I started getting kind of tummy aches and stuff, like belly aches a little bit, and strange feelings, only when I ate foods that had, well, I don't even know. I guess there's not really any rhyme or reason to it. Every once in a while I just get a bellyache. Sometimes it would be when I drank water. Sometimes it would be if I ate a cracker or something like that. I don't know. There's not really any specific thing that I can pinpoint to say that, oh my God, that made my stomach ache so bad. But, you know, the bland foods for me, like chicken and egg whites and my protein shakes and turkey brats and stuff like that. None of that stuff bothered me, but I don't know. Anyway, I had this gallbladder attack, or what they were saying was a gallbladder attack, and I can tell you that it was doubling over, gut-wrenching, all the way up to my shoulders pain. And the CT scan also told me that I was constipated, which I can imagine because I'd just driven 20 hours home and I hadn't had any exercise. And things stopped working, and something in me makes me want to think that what really happened was I had dumping syndrome, and I was so stopped up, gross, I know, that I couldn't dump, so that was what happened to me, and it was major gas pains and dumping syndrome pain from eating those 5 M&Ms and those Cheez-Its. Because since then I really haven't had that problem again. So I don't know. I don't have a surgeon here in my hometown, which I'm working on getting, because I need to have constant care up here, which is another good point, that we all need to be making sure that we're in touch with our surgeons or some doctor to help us when we have problems. Anyway, that's that. So that was an exciting first day back. Second thing I want to talk about is the reactions from people when I got home. I was told by a friend of mine who had gastric bypass that you find out who your true friends are after you have the surgery. I believe that 100%. There are a lot of haters out there, and there are a lot of people who were pretty congratulatory towards the whole thing as well. There were actually people interested in what you actually do go through, and some people were pretty cool about it. But there are those few haters that always want to try to bring you down, and I think I encountered several of those that I would actually have considered good friends of mine, now to be the type of people who became very jealous and I don't know, resentful maybe toward me. I don't know how it goes, but I can tell you one thing, that with my fluctuation in my weight this week, with it being 235 and being 234 last week, or a couple days before that, I am not the fortunate person to not have to work out and really watch what I'm doing. I think my lucky stars that I've got this tool, and I really only look at it as that. It is very easily botched. You can very easily screw this up. It is just a tool. I mean, definitely. I am not that fortunate, though. I do have to work out a lot. I do have to check myself a lot with the head hunger. And I do have to watch what I put in my mouth. Now that I'm 3 months out, I am able to eat a lot of foods that I don't want to eat anymore. And this is where it comes in as my work that makes this thing successful. When you can't eat that food, it's great. When you can eat that food, it's all you. It's all the person who had the surgery. I don't want to be able to eat those foods. Actually, as a matter of fact, I tried to eat 5 M&Ms again the other day because I wanted to dump. I wanted to get sick because I need the extra reinforcement to not eat that crap anymore. I wanted to be sick to my stomach. I wanted to be shitting my pants. Whatever happens, I want to be barfing. I didn't care. I don't have that that reaction like I thought I was going to, and that scares me to death. It probably scares me more than anything. It's a huge source of anxiety for me. So keep that in mind once you get a few months out and are being able to eat more, foods. It's kind of scary. I mean, I've done good, but I don't want to be done yet. Hell no, I'm not done yet. I've still got another 60 at least to lose. So anyway, that was that. I definitely know that driving and sitting on your ass for 40 hours is ridiculous, and it hurts. But it also, it made me feel really sloppy almost, just because I can't feel my muscles tense and stuff like that. So that was pretty interesting. But I don't know, I guess I don't have much to say. I started mixing my protein shakes. I've got one right here. This is actually from my little bowl. It's kind of hard to see. I'm sorry. Let me put it here. That's my little bullet thing. Anyway, I mixed it with fruit today, and it wound up being pretty thick, so I can actually spoon it out, which is pretty cool. Makes me feel like I'm getting a little more sustenance. Anyway, I don't know. I guess that's my update. I got my hair done. Yay. Yay. It's good. I have it to the other side of my head today. It's a little dysfunctional this morning. We'll just say that. I'm trying to figure out. It's trying to figure out, and I'm trying to figure out which side it's actually on. So it's pretty crazy. But I don't know. I guess I don't have much else to say. I did get a lot of attention from the boys back home. I don't, however, here on base. It is very taboo for other men to be looking at any women pretty much on base unless you're wearing uniform. And that's partly because any civilian woman is definitely married here. And yeah, I am. Anyway, That's pretty much it. I'll keep you posted when I meet my new doctor here in Great Falls, Montana, Dr. Rohrer, I believe. You can look him up on Obesity Help. He's done 2,000 or several thousands of surgeries, so I trust that. So anyway, here's to week 12, 13, and 14 update, and I'm back on track, and I will see you guys again next Sunday or Monday. Thanks. Bye-bye.